Hello, I'm Marvin McKenzie, pastor of Bible Baptist Church in Puyallup, Washington. Welcome to today's daily visit with God. I want to read to you out of Genesis chapter 20 and verse 1. The Bible says, Abraham journeyed from thence toward the south country and dwelled between Kadesh and Shur and sojourned in Gerar. One of the Bibles that I possess and use frequently is a King James Version 400th anniversary edition that was published by the local church publishers. It's essentially a Schofield reference Bible with all of the notes removed, but it does retain the chapter and division headings. And so the Schofield heading for Genesis chapter 20 just reads this way. It says, Abraham's lapse at Gerar. A lapse is a fall. And so there's some things that we learn. First of all, that Abraham was given to fall just like anyone else is. He was human. He had a sin nature. He loved God and he worshiped God and he lived and he served and he honored God. But he was capable of falling into sin, and he did fall from time to time. We learn also that Abraham fell in a similar manner as he had done earlier in his life in Egypt. And we can learn from that to be especially aware of those sins that easily beset us. If we can do it once, we can easily do it again. We've got to be aware of that. Abraham also lapsed into this sin just after receiving a promise from God and just before God answered that promise. So what caused the lapse could be a lot of different things. It may have been related to his disappointment that despite his prayers, Sodom and Gomorrah had been destroyed. It may have been related to his heartbreak over Lot's sin. Whatever the catalyst was, Abraham lapsed into sin just before God gave him the desired promise. And Abraham's sin directly threatened the answer to God's promise. The promise involved Sarah, and it was Sarah who was put at risk in this sin. So some applications. We sin. We are prone to the same sins again and again. And when we give into those sins, we risk what God has planned for us. Hey, I want to ask you, if you enjoy these daily visits with God in video form like this, would you do me the kindness, number one, of subscribing to my feed on Rumble, and then number two, of sharing this so that other people can see it. If you'll just go to the Rumble site, click on the link that you're watching this video, it'll take you to Rumble. You'll need to probably make your own account there, but then you can subscribe and you'll get these videos as they come out delivered to you personally. And then just take the time to click the share button so that others can find these videos and be blessed as well.